In this video I'm going to show you something I don't show you very often, and that is me using a ride-on mower. There is a reason I'm parked the van so close to this ride-on mower, and I'll get onto that in a little while, but this property is the biggest property I look after. I must say I'm not really equipped to look after a property this size. This mower here is the customer's mower, and anytime I do get a big property like this, I will normally be using the customer's mower because I'm not set up for big properties like this. I found filming this property was quite a new thing for me, so there is quite a fair bit of sped up footage. The mower doesn't go this fast, unfortunately. So you'll see here that I'm not actually collecting any grass clippings, they're all just being cut through the mower and chucked to the ground. Unfortunately, this mower isn't brilliant. I won't go into it too much, but the mower isn't actually owned by the people I work for. The mower is owned by the landlord, and the landlord doesn't really want to replace the mower. He just keeps fixing it and making sure that it runs. If this mower ran well and I could rely on it, this job would be really, really good. Unfortunately, I can't rely on this mower at all. I have no confidence in it. Every time I turn up to do this job, I have to jump start the mower, which was the reason why my van was parked so closely to it this morning. It really, I mean, every time I turn up to it, something else will go wrong with this mower. The mower used to have a bag on the back which would catch all the clippings. The bag now is broken off of the mower, so you can't catch any of the clippings. The mower also used to have a nice roller on the back which gave you a nice stripe. Mower no longer has a roller, so that's broken off as well. The mower really isn't up to the job here. There's lots of hills on this job. Unfortunately, the mower's just not up to the job, so we'll wait and see what goes on with this job. I'm not going to put up with too much turning up and not being able to get onto the grass. Last year, too many times I would turn up to cut the grass and not be able to do it just because of the mower. I'm not going to put up with that much this year. If it continues to happen, I will have to say that I can't look after the job anymore. It's a real shame because when the mower works well, the grass looks good, the job looks good. Unfortunately, when I rely on other people's tools, sometimes things don't go as well as I want them to. I'm at this property and I'm going to mow the back lawn for the first time this year. It's all dried out now. Last week it was all boggy. I've just gone round and had a bit of a scoot round. It's all dried out now. So just going to set up. I cut this one with this mower. Always mulch the back lawn. Got my strimmer and all that ready to rock and roll. I'm going to run around and quickly strim it all. That was what I was going to say. So for this lawn I always alternate which ways I'm going to cut it. At first mow I'm going to go diagonal, so I'm going to start in the corner over there. I'm going to work all the way over to that corner. And then next week when I come in, if it's dry, if it needs mowing again, or the next time I mow it, I will mow it side to side. There's three different ways I'll mow this one, either diagonal, side to side, or up and down. That's basically what I do, and I do that because when I first started using this mower on this lawn, I was just going over the same tracks all the time, up and down on the same track, and I rutted up pretty bad. So yeah, I just alternate, and it seems to be better for the grass. It also makes it a bit more interesting for me, rather than just doing the same thing up and down. I get to mow it in a different direction, and the customers don't mind which way it's cut as long as it's cut and looks nice. I'll show you a little bit of it. I've shown you it plenty of times before, but I'll show you a bit. So after watching me struggling to cut the big lawn with the rubbishy ride-on mower and then coming to a big property like this, you could be asking yourself, hey, why don't I get myself a decent mower, decent big mower? Now I have asked myself that a few times and I often get questions on it, so I thought I'd answer that before anybody asked the question. At the minute I'm not set up for it, and at the minute I can't get myself a ride-on mower. Simply because there's just too much would have to change in my business to get a ride-on mower. To start with, I haven't got anywhere to store a big mower like that at the minute. I have no way of getting a mower that size to a job. You know, I'd have to get myself a trailer, I'd have to find somewhere to store the mower, and in all honesty I probably only have about 4 jobs maybe that I would use it on at the minute. And over the last 3 years, probably only been offered 4 jobs that I would use a ride-on mower on. Used to use a ride-on mower on this job. The customers didn't like the way it cut. They liked the small mowing, push mowing, how it looked. So we went back to using a push mower on this job. I'm not saying I'll never get a ride-on mower. If things change for me in the future, brilliant, but at the minute I can't see myself getting one. It's just too much would have to change, and if I did get myself a big ride-on mower, or you know, one of these bigger mowers that cost a lot of money, I'd want to be using it every single day. At the minute I'm set up for doing small lawns with small mowers, and that's the sort of thing I'm looking to do, so that's what I'm going to stick at for the time being. Not saying I'll never get a big mower, but at the minute I'm going to stick with what I've got. So this place is all done. All I've got to do is a little bit of edging on one of the lawns, one of the paths back there. I'm going to just edge that. This place will all be done for another week. Oh, actually, no, not done for another week. I'm going to come at some point and probably do the front lawn again. See how it goes. Oh, but how nice is it to have the weather being actually a bit spring-like? You know, it's been a slow start, but when the sun's out shining like this, just mowing the big lawn, blood's pumping, I'm tired already. Yeah, long may it continue. So it appears I spoke a bit too soon, because after this day it rained pretty much the rest of the week. Hopefully after Easter things will improve. Guys, have a good Easter, take care, be good, and I'll see you next time.